To another episode of Football Manager with the London Greens. Here we are, guys, another episode here today. And this is the team we are going to be playing with in the first game of today's episode. We're going to play 3 games. The first is against Spellthorne, who have usually been a thorn in our side, which I'm sure is a pun I've used before. This is the team we are going with. We're going with Old Ring in goal. A bit of a change for Nick Withers. Oh, and I've also made an adjustment to the squad, guys. I've taken a lot of the players out of the squad. I've organised things a little bit more. Most of them are in under 18s, to be fair. There's freaking loads of them, youth players in the under 18s. But I've organised the squad. I've kind of streamlined it a little bit, just so you guys are aware that I do listen to the comments. Don't think I don't. We're going to start on positive. We're going to keep the most of the same ideas as last episode are going to be the same going into today's episode. It's just whether or not we can keep it going. Can we keep the momentum of a couple of wins with a good amount of goals? Can we keep it going? That is the question. So we start off against Spellthorne here today. It is an away game, and hopefully we will put in a good performance. Now Ben Horn on the ball around the halfway mark. He has given it up, but that is just the starting highlight of the game. So let's see what happens in this one. Guilanya on the corner ball, whips it in. Ipanga and Bambo gets rid of it, sends it long, and Tom Moss is going to chase it and try and bring it up the right-hand side. He does just that. He then holds it, gives it back to Jake Evans, who then unleashes Moss once again up the right-hand side. Oh, it's a good tackle. Oh, no, it's not. It's a penalty. In 2.5 minutes, it's a penalty. What the heck? I'm a bit surprised, but okay. And it's been saved. So we get gifted an opportunity to take the lead early in the game. And Olafsson cannot put it away. Okay, possession looks like it's against us. It's only 6 minutes in, however, so you can't really judge it just yet. A couple of other changes I've made to the team. Anderson on the left, who has just put in a really good bit of play there to get a shot away. Savage, Mason, Evans and Wild are the defenders. A couple of changes in there. Hughes has come in for Parker. A bit of an experiment. Oh, what a... There we go. Olafsson makes up for the missed penalty by getting a header in from the corner. Hughes is Olafsson's partner in the midfield. Again, like I say, a bit of an experiment, trying to see how he works instead of Parker. Olafsson is more or less keeping the same idea, the same kind of pairing dynamic. Oh! How is that not 2-0? Wowzer. It's all us, however. The possession was kind of against us earlier after only 5 or 6 minutes, but now it's all us on the attack. The Greens are putting the pressure on. Wild on the ball. Whips it towards Moss. Back post. Won't get there. Headed away. Headed behind. It's a corner. Here we go. Still 1-0 up. Hughesy going in as the passing player is what I wanted to say. Olafsson is more or less just confirmed as a defensive midfielder. And I actually mean that. Not in the way of like some defensive midfielders are also really good in attack and moving the ball forward. No. Olafsson is first and foremost a defensive midfielder. He does his defensive duties and he passes the ball off to the more creative attacking players and they try and get creative. They attack. Olafsson, however, stays where he is and tries to defend. He's playing an anchor role, but it's not really, because I'm not putting the anchor role on the game. You know, Olafsson is just a DM. Taking lots of headers, however, so that's pretty good. Moss has come in on the right-hand side. He's played a load of games. He's not, he's first team proven. We know he can deal with it. It says Richard Hughes is being played out of position. I mean, he is a bit. Not really dramatically. I guess I can do that if that helps him feel a bit better. Anderson out on the left is a little bit of a reshake. I kind of remember the last time I played him out on the left, he wasn't the best. He wasn't like the strongest out there, but we'll give him another chance. Embleton was feeling a little bit tired anyway, so, rotating, not a bad idea. And then Mbambo will start today's game because Takeda was on a heavy match load. And it was probably a good idea to give him a rest or at least give him a rotation. He might come on. Oh, 1-0. Sorry, 1-1. Not, yeah, not what we wanted to happen there. Fine. They've had one shot, it's gone in. They've had two shots and they've both gone in. Olafsson's having a bit of an up and down day, isn't he? Is this getting FM'd? Am I getting FM'd here? Oh, well done, Ben Horn. It's a good save, but he's kind of like, he's got to put that into the corner. He's kind of just shot a little bit easily there. It's a good ball in, but it is well dealt with. It's another corner kick. Okay. Olafsson, again, looks for Hughesy. Hughesy on the edge, gives it to Anderson. Anderson might shoot it. He does, just wide. Just wide. Oh, that was very close. Oh, my word. Okay, Olafsson will come off at half-time, I think. Because we're almost there. If he can run 5 minutes... Really well done from Callum Wilde there. But then does give it away, playing a risky pass. Nicholson on the ball, finds Johnson. Johnson turns, shoots, and it's off the post and just away. Ben Horn brings it forward. That was quite lucky for us. I'm going to make that change then. Darren Beard will come on. He can play as a DM, so he's not exactly, you know, feeling crazily out of position there. And I'm just going to centre them to streamline the formation a little bit. Ben Horn playing at 6.4. Oof. Not great. So even though we are losing at halfway mark, it's a relatively even game. The yellow cards aren't particularly good. I mean, look at the XG. We're putting in so many more chances than they are. But we're just not getting the result we need. So I'm going to go for a demand more straight away here. Straight away. I want more from these guys. We've got to be able to find this goal, make it 2-2, and then go from there. Oh, that pass has gone out. That's fine. Okay. Okay, Spelthorne start with the ball. All the way back to the goalie. Fair enough. Out to Boateng. He's going to look for a pass. He does. He finds Babatunde just in front of him. Okay, guys. Just watch yourselves here. Don't get a bit out of shape. No, shape recovered for the most part. And well dealt with in the end. Okay, so is this going to be an attack for us rather than Spelthorne? Oldring, just a pass out to number 4, please. Nope, he's sending it long. Okay, Pango and Bambo, what can you do? Can you jump? You can. We have won it back. Hughesy sends it long to Anderson. Now you've got the cross in if you want it. It's right there. Ooh, that's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. Wow. Right, so it's such an even game at this point. But we do need a goal, and it's not just there. It was very close. But we do need a goal. So what I'm thinking, we're going to have to throw Hughesy a little bit higher. And Horn will have to stay. I still need him on an attacking mindset. So let's do that. Hughesy, yeah, look, attacking as well, I think. If it would let me. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Something's been given. There's been a free kick. No, okay, there was nothing there. And possession is still very even, so playing positive is probably not the worst idea. Let's go for a demand more again. Any instruction changes? Maybe we'll try some low crosses. Other than that, I think we're okay. Okay, Wild on the ball, gives it to Evans, back to Mason, over the top to Tom Moss. It's a good ball across. He'll find Ben Horn, who shoots it low and into the corner, the very tight kind of right-hand side where the goalie was on the corner there. And he puts it away. Really good finish. I want to see the replay of this one because that looked like a good finish. Moss just kind of cuts it back and Horn just hits it. Oh, it's deflected. That's why. It looks like it's come off this man here. Simpson. It looks like it's come off Simpson and gone in. Okay, why is Evans... Okay, Evans comes off for Stefan Clark. And that's only the second change of the day. So we've still got one change if we need to make it. It could be Anderson. It could be Mbambo. Oh, that's dealt with. Horn, what the heck is that? Oh, what the heck is that, Ben Horn? What are you doing? Putting it back kind of towards goal, towards the centre. You've got to put it out that way. And once again, I'm going for the demand more because... Oh, that's lucky. I think best bet here is Takeda, to be honest. Okay, Oldring. This time he does go short. You've got Clark up there. Good. Now you've got pass in here. You've got pass in here. Or across. Hughesy. But see, that's why I didn't say there was a pass there. Because there wasn't. Manley on the ball. Back to Chitty. They go over the top. But don't compound a mistake. You make an error. Yes, you accept it. You try not to make another one. If you make two errors, it's just not useful behavior. Wow. Okay, 4-2 to Spelthorne. We are being absolutely undone. So I'm going to go for a berate. I'm going to tell them you've got to go attacking. And Beard even... I mean, I can make one more change. No, I can't. We'll go like that. We'll bring Savage on. Moss, Takeda, it's 3-2. 4-3 even. Not 3-2, it's 4-3. Oh, it won't count. Never mind. Who was offside? Moss was offside. That's unfortunate. That is unlucky because we could have bring it back at 4-3. Looks like all the possession is against us here, where they're just being very much stronger than we are. Takeda with the shot blocked, and it goes out for a corner. Let's get direct, guys. And let's also try and work that ball into the box. Try and make sure the chances we are creating are good chances. Another corner. Momentum is with us now as well. Arndale goes short to Simpson, but we've got a high line and lots of numbers up there, so we should be able to press. Someone should be pressing Simpson there. Mason's missed out on that one. Well saved from Oldring. I would be curious to see if Oldring's XG has been knocked down even further from this game, or, you know, expected goals saved. Because we don't tend to concede this many. Well done, that's good. Get it away. Okay, fine. Throw in up the pitch. 10 minutes to try and get 2 goals. We need more, guys. Goal kick. We still need more. Well done, Wild. Good stuff. Collects it. Back to Beard. Into Savage, maybe. Yep, now just on it goes. Yep. Out wide. Or Hughesy down the middle. Hughesy shoots it. Well saved. Now, you did have Tom Moss up there in absolute acres, and I thought that might be the obvious pass. My chair needs to stop doing that. There we go. Not a great ball in, but it's bouncing around and it is dealt with. And unfortunately, that's going to be the game. 4-2. 5-2. Yeah, 5-2. Well, really well dealt with, guys. Oh, no, it's offside. Okay, fair enough. An offside goal each then. Well, a missed penalty as well. We really didn't help ourselves with this one, did we? And that's not helping either. Okay, I don't need to see anymore. I don't need to see anymore. Let's get home here. If they score, they score. Oh, we've scored. Great. I can't believe it. Horn at the back post. Nope. Moss. What even happens here? Across and Savage buries it. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to get another chance. And that is full time. A 4-3 with a missed penalty, a disallowed goal for the opposition. And a 3.81 with 24 shots. So the amount of shots we created, the XG was always above. It's just when they went 1-2, scored both of their early chances. And that's the thing, isn't it? You put your chances away, you win more games. There's not really much more to say about it. Right, so we have made it to game number 2 up against Tooting-Bec here today. And yeah, a few changes, not crazy changes to the team. You know, we have rotated a little bit, trying to go back, well, bounce back from that Spellthorne match, where even though a 4-3 looks like a fun match, I feel like we were just kind of making errors and causing mistakes that we didn't really need to be making. Ben Horn is complacent. What? Focus up. Embleton, anxious. You've only just started. And we're 1-0 down, and I didn't even get to see it. And we've missed a penalty. What? I didn't even get to see it because I forgot to swap back the highlights. So I've missed the 7 minutes of absolute chaos. But maybe we will. Nope. Okay. Redhead on the ball. Into Al-Shairi. Across the brush. Plays a lovely ball forward. It's a really good ball forward. Goes back again, goes back all the way across. That is really intricate passing, but it does end with an absolute, I don't know, skyer. Something like that. Possession looks good at the start of the game. Embleton's taken a knock already. Okay, Tom Moss comes in. 1-0 down we are, and it has not been very long. Oh, 2-0. Okay, this is a terrible start. What are they doing? Get yourselves in the game, guys. Get yourselves in the game. What? You're not even awake. Let's slow things down. Let's use a bit of possession. Let's slow things down and see if that works. Wild on the ball into Ben Horn, who's going to look for a pass forward, but Tom Moss out on the left-hand side didn't really give him much of an option. Now Ephraim, we've got to stop giving the ball away. That's the biggest killer. Well done, Wild. Good recovery there. Hopefully that's the end of the highlight. It is indeed. All right. Oh my word, look at these. Okay. I'm going to drop a berate here because they are not playing well. They are not playing well and they need to wake up. There we go. That'll get a positive reaction from the boys, from the lads. They are 2-0 down after only 20 minutes. They have got to... I need a positive reaction. I need some kind of reaction because this is not the kind of game we were looking for. In fact, we are actually not doing so well on the possession. So we're going to try and hit them on the counter. Let's step up even higher. Try and give them even less time on the ball. Here we go. We've just instantly dropped to 40% possession. Even less. Oldring sends it long. Probably should be playing Withers. I don't know if Oldring had a good game last time out. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Jess will take the ball. Now, just don't do anything silly with it. Yep, pass it out. Good, okay. Oh, my word. They are challenging me. Okay, Ben Horn, bring it up. There we go. The star player. We need him to do something quite spectacular to get us back in the game. Horn into Olafsson. Forward to Parker. Forward again. Ephraim is there. Lovely ball. He shoots. It's well set. Nope, Ephraim was offside. Okay. What are we doing? We are not focused up, are we? We are not focused up. Come on, guys. I need you to wake up. I really do. We are 2-0 down. And it feels like you've barely kicked the ball off the bar. Okay, Oldring's actually made a save there. Good work. Let's... Are they playing high up the pitch? Is that what's happening? Yeah, they are much higher up the pitch than we are. Get even high. You've got to push them back. Or do we sit into a standard and put the ball over the top as much as we can? You know, go direct. And try and send our players in behind. Is that a thing that works? Is that a thing that you can do? Takeda's playing awfully because of the penalty miss. But he could be able to bounce back here. Just lay off a good pass. There we go. Moss goes backwards. Parker's there. Look for Moss again. Goes back to Wild. All the way over the top to no one. Ah, yeah. It's tough out here. It is tough out here. I do not know what they are playing at. What are they doing? Parker on the ball. Into Ben Horn. Great opportunity. Is he going to shoot? No, he passes it off. Ephraim on the ball. He shoots off the post. Oh, I cannot have a replay of the last game. The coin has kind of got to fall our way at some... I mean, look at that momentum. It's all against us. Not a lot going our way. Over the bar. Now, how do I try and pick that up? We're going to have to drop onto a cautious here. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. Takeda is playing very bad. Okay, into the tactics we go. Let's try something out here. We've got to. So, Mbambo's going to come on for Takeda, who's just really not having a good game. On top of that, Parker can move forward. Olafsson can also move forward. Still kind of playing as a defensive player. Ball-winning midfielder on defend. There we go. That works for him. Deep-lying playmaker. Ephraim could potentially come into the middle and Horn could even go up top like that. Or if I swap them round, actually, he can go Azara. Kind of pressing forward. On attack, Panga, you go as our advance forward. And Moss, you go back to the right-hand side. And now, if I had another cam to bring on, I would. But Moss is actually going to go sit in the middle. We're going to not go down the wings. We're going to play fairly central. Focus play through the middle and try and get the ball into the box. At a high tempo. Actually, you know what? A really high tempo. A really high tempo. Let's go. So he should be kind of targeting this area. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. We're playing very straight, very central. At a really high tempo. I want it to be really, really tiring them out. Pass the ball around a lot. Keep the ball as well. Try and keep the ball. That's a big... I don't know if that's really what I've asked you to do so much, Parker. Just absolutely just clear it down the middle. But well done, Tom Moss, for recovering that one. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem to have done anything to the momentum, unfortunately. So up we go again, all the way up. Look, I don't know what's going to work here. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall because they've just played really poorly in 2 games now. Or I suppose I should say 1.5. Good save, Oldring. That's okay. Yeah, well out indeed. Olafsson takes a yellow card, to be expected. What on Parker? That's a really good interception. Really good intervention. Yes. Now there's got to be a pass forward. There it is. Ben Horn. Ben Horn. There we go. Okay. Through the middle it was. Okay, keep going, guys. Keep going. Even then, I mean, they weren't really in space, were they? So I guess the ball over the top was the only option. I need him to calm down and focus up here. Okay, Wild into Tom Moss. Find space. He's trying to. Yeah, he has found space. I think you've got to cross that. I think you've got to put that into a better area. Oh, Price has been injured. Parker gives it off to Daniel Ephraim, who's obviously playing left attacking mid. He just runs across the pitch. I mean, not the most structured play, but the ball goes over to Tom Moss. He's got to look for a pass this time. He does. Ephraim's there, right into the defender. That was a pretty good chance. That felt like a pretty good chance. Momentum is coming back our way. Parker on the free kick. Defended. Okay. Momentum is coming back our way. So I'm moving us attacking for this next period of play. And I guess Olafsson attacks even more. Not sure about it, but I just want... We've got to keep trying to move the ball into those dangerous areas. Tom Moss into Evans. Down to Daniel Ephraim. Is anyone going to shoot? No, goes back to Parker. Out wide to Callum Wild. Wild back to Parker. Back to Evans. Back to Wild. Get it in the mixer. All this dilly-dallying. Evans. Oh, okay. I'm glad Evans wasn't the one who finally said, I'll take a shot. Ephraim back to Evans. Into Mbambo. Ephraim falls. Oh, the pressure is getting to the opposition, however. It definitely is. Did they just get a red card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They did. They must have just got a red card. I don't know what happened with that. Mbambo Olafsson, it must go in. There we go. It must go in. What a comeback this has been. We actually genuinely changed things up. We went down the middle, went high tempo, added up a higher line, stopped trying to play on the defensive or cautious or whatever you want to say, but a little bit of... So wait, did someone get red carded? Because it's not appearing here, and it usually does. Or is it the injury, but they've already made changes? Maybe that's what happened. Hard to say, not quite sure. Okay. Okay, keep going, guys. The encouragement got a good response there. It's 5 minutes. Try and steal the win. I don't think we've played very well for about 60 minutes of this game. But from 60 onwards, we've played incredibly well. And it is 3-2. And Daniel Ephraim is going to run and celebrate like a madman. Because that's his first ever goal. And it should be the winner. It should be. What a comeback this has been. This is effective. And almost every time I make tactical decisions and they seem to work, I have to play it down because I genuinely have no idea if it's me or not. Like, I have made a change. I have made a decision for this game. And it was, we're going to go central. We're going to get rid of the wingers. We're going to try and play at a higher tempo. And we've hit the bar there. Whew, could have been 4. And we have gone from 2-0 down to 3-2 up in not very long at all. So, I've got to think that like it's partially what I've done. It's partially my decisions. You know, it's got to be a bit. Oh, Hornto and Bamboo. You've got, oh, that's it. That's it. That's a great win. Oh my word. 60 minutes of absolute. Oh my word. It's closer to 70. And then we just overloaded the attack. And look at that. We went attacking, overloaded their numbers, and they didn't get a chance in the second half. Look at that. They went from 1.03 to 1.6. Wait, did they? No, they went from 1.57 to 1.6, whereas we went from 1.03, that's us down here, all the way to 3.35. The amount of chances and good chances we created in that second half. And I still don't know if it was me. Thank you for... Well, I was about to say thank you for watching. No, we've got another game. We've got another game. Let's get to it. And here we are, last game, guys. So we've got to pick the team. We've got to decide who we want to play. And we also have to pick the team, bearing in mind that we've got a game in 2 days as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of divide the team up in a little bit. We're going to play the strong players. Oh, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one because I want to say, like, I want to divide the team. I want to make sure that I'm playing kind of good players across the board. So I don't really want anyone on heavy. It's going to be Anderson out there. So let's give Cutler a start for Ben Horn. Ben Horn can go on the bench for Darren Beard. Ephraim can come out and Lewandowski can start. Moss will stay on the bench. Takeda can start. That's fine. Evans takes a break for Turner Gilligan. Mason takes a break for Savage. Jess can play and Nesbitt can play as well. Olafsson. Oh, if I can get Olafsson to play both, I would, but the medium means it probably is worth giving him a rest as well. So Beard will come in and play that defensive position. And that is the team we're going to go with for this. The last game of the episode against Haddenham. But knowing that when we come into next episode, we've got a game like right away. You know, 2 days time. Right there. Not really. I mean, there's so many offers being brought in for Ethan Thomas. And I'm rejecting offers for Richard Hughes. He's actually a player I want to keep. But Ipanga and Bambo and Ethan Thomas are both getting lots of offers because I've said, look, you're not the starter. I'll let you go so I can stop paying them, basically. Fitness test not required. Barry Clark only 45 minutes. Okay, so yes, they want me to go very attacking and press a bit more. I'll happily press a bit more. They probably aren't going to agree with the team I've gone with. But I think it's necessary for... Yeah, confused about selection. I'm not surprised. But, I mean, Embleton shouldn't really be confused. Neither should Takeda. Embleton got injured. He's out for like 10 days. Takeda had a really poor game. So the fact that he's playing again, he should actually be kind of happy about it more than anything else. But here we go. Third game of the episode, guys. I do hope you've had a good episode so far. We've had one kind of poor game that we just lost. We've had one kind of poor game that we just won. Oh, Takeda off the bar. And it does happen. Sometimes you win a game, you don't think you should. I mean, 94% possession at the start of this game is absolutely outrageous. What the heck? Let's see if that's still quite high after 20 minutes. It's still at 80% right now. What is going on? Haddenham are just... Maybe they are just, you know, do not have the quality to match up against us in terms of man for man, 11 for 11 players available. I don't know. Nesbitt into Parker. He's going to look for a pass again. Nesbitt's kind of drifted in, inverted a little bit. And eventually we'll just get the ball back into Cutler. Cutler shoots it from distance and it's well saved. And I'm going to say, let's go attacking here. Why not? I'm going to demand more as well. And we're going to go attacking because we've got all of the possession. And if we could really just grab a goal, grab even 2 goals. think that was an offside. It was. Savage is offside. So it's still at 80% right now. It must tick down. After 72. So after 20 minutes, it went down to 72, which is still outrageously high. It means every 10 minutes, we've got 7 minutes of possession. What the heck? That's crazy. Okay, they've cleared it long. Can we get hold of it? We can. Savage into Beard. Plays it across the Jess. Now, this isn't exactly the B team, but it's not the A team, is it? It's not the starting 11. So if these guys can get themselves just a 1-0 or a 2-0 or, you know, a 2-1 or something like that, it would be very, very useful for us. It's another corner. All right, 20 more minutes gone. Yeah, look, we're playing well. Anderson is the only one with a red face, frustrated by the feedback. Well, I'm sorry about that. Turner Gilligan goes for the header. It goes just over the bar. Oh my word, it's an injury. Okay, I'm gonna... yeah, I'll play Mbambo. Gonna play Mbambo because Ben Horn, I don't want... You know, I'm resting him at least a half. Possession is still way, way up there for us. Oh, back post Anderson. Won't get there, Nesbitt. Whips it in, back post Lewandowski, whips it back across, but it's easily gathered by Taylor. He goes long. It's regathered by Jess, maybe out to Nesbitt. No, out to Tony Gilligan. Yeah, that's a good option. Lewandowski into Savage, into Parker, goes forward, no, goes back. Savage across to Jess, or Parker, yes, same thing. Over the top to no one, Parker. Cutler's going to try and chase it down, make it into something. And it's just cleared long. Savage wins it back. Parker, you've got another chance. Play a simple pass. There we go. That's a good pass. Into Cutler. In a great position. And he shoots it straight at the keeper. And this is also me trying to get a little bit of Daniel Cutler in the position he wants to play in. You know, he wants to play as a cam. Even though Ben Horn has been filling that position for a lot of this season. Well saved. Withers, really well done, in fact. It would be very annoying if we have all this pressure, all of this opportunity, and then we concede. Just going to pop us back to positive because I, don't want to go too crazy and demand more again. It's come out to the back post and it's going to go in. It's not been dealt with. The corner's not been dealt with. Beard, whoever was there, people need to clear their headers and I'm not happy with that one. So what I'm going to do is the same thing I've done on previous occasions. Let's throw in... Where can Moss play, actually? Can't play up there. Can Lewandowski play inside? No. Anderson... Anderson could go there. And then we could bring on Moss to play on the left-hand side for Parker, like so. Beard sits back. Moss goes on attacking. Bambo moves across. You are an attacking... Sorry, an advance forward. Anderson plays as... Plays a deep line? No, you've got pace, so you can play as a pressing forward as well on attack. And we change formation a little bit. We try and go attacking. We try and get the goal back because now we are 1-0 down in a game that we've more or less dominated so far. Right, take a look at the data. Data is going to show very even, to be fair. We're just being a little bit better with our attacks. Let's up that tempo again. And we go. All ball across. Savage gets there. Nicely done. Okay, well done. If we're still 1-0 down at 60 minutes, then Ben Horn is going to come on. Probably for Daniel Cutler. But that will actually be the third and final substitution that we can make. So it's a bit of a difficult one. And Bambo will chase that, but he's never going to get to that. Taylor brings it out. Moss is there into Anderson. Anderson does actually hold on to it because he is very quick, isn't he? And he shoots it. Oh! Very close. Jake Anderson is quite quick. He's got good physicals. Okay, I'm going to say we do need a little bit more, guys. Get that out of there. Oh, my word. Okay, let's get the old work into the box going as well. Oh, back post. Moss is there. Won't get there. Tries to regather. Also won't get there. And now Haddenham are going to bring it forward. I'm so surprised the fact that we've played as we have and we still are 1-0 down. Turner Gilligan into Lewandowski. Instantly loses it. Redmond regathers. Hudson forward to Smythe. Deflected. Or Smith. There's no E on the end. That is 55 minutes. 56 minutes. All right, we're going to go back to the attacking mindset. Keep it tight and Cutler, off you come. Ben Horn goes in. Beard connects them. Now Beard is not a centre mid. He can play DM, but he's not so good at centre mid. So playing him out of position in an attempt to connect the defence to the attack. Well out, Ben Horn. No, as Mbambo cleared that. Well done. Yeah, we should get that. Well done, Tony Gilligan. Okay, can we get an attack going here? Lewandowski brings it forward up the right-hand side, doing a really good job. He's done a great job. Look at the amount of yardage he has made. Puts it in towards Anderson. Anderson jumps and, of course, absolutely sends it over the bar. Sends it over the bar. Big time. Okay. Lewandowski back to Turner Gilligan. He's going to look for a cross. He finds a cross. Tom Moss is there. And I feel like a broken record because it has gone over the bar. Once again, Nesbitt this time brings it forward. There are lots of highlights since we've gone back on the attacking mentality. Sends it over the top. Anderson there. Finds no one in the middle. We are so frustrating today. Not being clinical. Not doing the hard work, in the danger zone. Jess wins it. Estrada wins it back. Smith goes across to Cipollina, shoots from distance. Oh my word, I thought it was in. It did not go in. And we've got to find something here. Jess into Nesbitt, into Moss. Forward we go. Anderson will gather that. Really well done. Back to Moss. Inside. Anderson's there. Gathers it again. He's just like picking up all of the somewhat loose balls. Back to Nesbitt. Over he goes. Anderson will try and get there. Won't quite. Beard out to Moss. Get it in the mixer. And now Nesbitt's out of position. Gives the ball away and now is out of position. And we have considered that's Withers making a mistake. Right. Let's swap them around. See if that does anything. Well done, Anderson. He really is getting good at picking up the spare parts. Into Moss, into Beard, back to Moss. No, back to Nesbitt. All the way across. Ben Horn. Out to Lewandowski. That's good play. So... what's the opposite of clinical? Wasteful. So wasteful. Oh, we are very lucky that's not gone in. Oh my goodness. You cannot be taking this many shots and having this many go, awry, go away. It's not good enough. Well done, Nesbitt. Well done. But then, oh, no, yeah, you did give it away. You played a bad pass. You made Horn chase it. You did give it away. You've got to be better. Withers, hold that ball. Let's go on an attack. Let's build it up. You've got options right next to you. Right here. Look at these options. And out there. Look at those options. There we go. Thank you. Good work. Jess will bring the ball forward into Anderson, into Mbambo. Oh, forward to Horn. Take on your man. Into Lewandowski. He's through. He's one-on-one. He shoots. He's offside. Wow. Cheaply given away by Hadnam. Lewandowski in the danger zone again. He'll find a pass. He'll find Ben Horn. Ben Horn! If you need a goal, you go to Ben Horn. Don't you? And Lewandowski does well, moving up the right-hand side. He puts a ball in, and Ben Horn finds the far corner. It's good, but I need more. And it's only 15 minutes to go. I don't know if we need to go very attacking yet. I think we might have to. Okay, very attacking it is. And let's tighten it up again. Let's go into the central parts of the pitch as we did last time. We'll focus down the middle. That really high tempo. I don't really need... It's not like the last game where in the last game we were actually conceding possession. You know, so it was trying to wrestle back possession, control and chances. In this game, we've created an absolute mammoth amount of chances and just have not put them away. So I don't need to step up higher. I don't need to go with a higher line. I just need us to put our chances away. You know, it's a very different thing. It's a different issue from the first game and the second game, really. Back they go. Out wide this time. Estrada is there. Will he shoot? He will, and Withers has got to save that. Oh. Right, they're going to get a berate for that one. Not long to go now. 3-1 down. It looks like it's going to be another loss this episode. Yep, I can't blame him. Wow, so a team that we absolutely dominated for most of this game has scored 4 against us. Now, yes, we've rotated the team, but a 4-1 loss on a slight rotation. It's just simply not good enough, is it? It's baseline stuff. You've got to be able to hold out. Got to be able to put your frickin' shots on target. And that will be game, I believe. I would have thought so. There's the final whistle. Okay. That is another loss, unfortunately. So, dressing room, they should be getting a bit of a telling off for wasting a lot of chances. But that is going to be it for today, guys. So, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. We had 3 very odd games, but somehow we are still in 5th, which is quite something. Meridian will probably make up some points. They've got some games in hand there. Slight positive knowing that we've got a game in hand on Spellthorn beneath us. But the gap is growing to these other teams because as we have dropped points with draws and now a couple of losses, they have picked up points pretty regularly. Hayden Hillingdon there getting another win. So we are going to have to step it up. We've got 9 games to go. Not very many. We've got a couple of cup games hopefully still left as well. That was a bad performance. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Until next time.